guys, welcome to today's video. I hope you guys are all having a great day so far. So today we are talking all about powders. And if you know me, you know I am very particular on what powders I put on my skin. I don't want to look dry, I don't want to look cakey, and I don't want to look like a makeup layer is sitting on my face. You know what I mean? I want everything to look like skin, I want everything to blend, and I am just very picky with powders. So I thought I would do this video just to help you guys out with some powders that you can use to set your makeup, to set your under eyes that are very flawless, that look like skin, and they will not give you that like powdery, dry look to your skin, which I feel like is even more important as we get older. We want to be very careful with what powders we use. So these are all my favorites. I have so many powders back there in my makeup drawers that I have tried, that I have tested, and these ones right here have passed all my powder makeup tests. So if you want to see which ones are my absolute favorites, these are ones I would 1000% recommend to you guys, and then just keep on watching. All right, let's start off with this guy right here. This one I've had for a long time. It is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores. This is the pressed version. There is a loose powder version, which I have as well, but I love the pressed version because it's so easy to take with you when you travel, when you go out at night. I always throw this guy in my purse with me at night when I'm going out, like on a date night or out with friends. I always throw this in my purse with a big fluffy brush, throw it in my purse, and then just, you know, go to the bathroom, powder up quick, and you are like good to go for the rest of the night. It is translucent, it is silky smooth, it really blurs pores and blurs lines, it just finishes your makeup off beautifully. You can also use this to set the under eyes, although I do prefer some of the other ones better to set the under eye area. This is just one of my absolute favorites to like throw in my purse and go. It is amazing, it never looks powdery. Okay, here is one that I've talked about quite often on my channel recently. It's the By Terry Hyaluronic Hydra Powder. Love this powder. It is what I have to set the under eyes today, set down the T-zone today. It is just the most flawless powder, honestly, one that you will ever find. It is just so silky smooth. It is very lightweight. It is translucent. It doesn't leave like a white or beige cast to your skin. You just do not see it. It blends so well into your skin. It never looks like powder. You could touch up with this throughout the day and your skin will just never have that powdery look. It is made with hyaluronic acid, so it's more hydrating to the skin. So it's good for all skin types, but especially if you have more dry skin, it's not gonna make your dry skin even more dry, which is always a plus when it comes to powders. This is just one that I definitely would recommend. It is brightening to the face. It just is brightening to the under eye. It just makes your skin look flawless, guys. Cannot recommend this one enough. Absolutely love it. That's the By Terry Hyaluronic Hydra Powder. All right, let's move on to this one right here. This is actually the travel size of the big one that it comes with. It's the La Prairie powder. It actually comes with a big full-size powder, and then it comes with this little like travel size too. But I love this powder. It's absolutely amazing. It is such a beautiful powder on the skin. It has more of a beige tint to it, but it doesn't come off that way on the skin. It comes off very translucent. You can set your face with this. You can set your under eyes, T-zone, anything like that. It's very soft. It just does not look like powder on your skin. It's just one of those powders that blends and just kind of like melts into one with your skin. And it's just one of my absolute favorites. I would highly recommend. Again, it's just a great powder. This one is very similar to the La Mer powder, which I'm going to show you guys in a minute. I feel like it feels very similar on the skin. I feel like it has very similar of a tone, whereas the By Terry is more of a white powder with like a white tone, and then this one has more of like that beige tone. So it might just be a difference with what you prefer. All of these, again, are going to be flawless on the skin, and none of these look like powder. That's the main thing. So this one is just absolutely beautiful. I love this one. This one, compared to the La Mer, like I was saying, very similar, but the La Mer has more of a luminosity to it, like a slight luminous look to it, whereas the La Prairie does not. It's more matte. But the La Mer is discontinued. They are reformulating this, which I am super excited to see what they're gonna come out with and see how in the world they can reformulate this and make it any better than what it is, because it is a beautiful powder. This one again has that slight like yellowish beige tone to it. And again, this one does have that little bit of luminosity to it that's just amazing for all skin types, but it just makes your skin look like skin. And a lot of times with certain powders, when you powder, you know, on top of foundation or set your makeup, like a powder can take away the whole natural look of makeup and make it look flat and powdery, which none of these do, which is what I am all about. The La Mer is just absolutely a favorite of mine. Like I said, I'm excited to see how they reformulate it. We'll have to test that out when it comes out for sure. But yes, this one is amazing. All right, here's one that has been a staple in my setting powder collection forever, and it is just one that I will always grab, always use, and it's just something you don't have to think about, and it just works over every type of foundation, just makes your foundation look natural and beautiful, and it's the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. This one comes in a wide variety of different skin tones. This is medium dark, and then I also have medium plus, just depending on what my skin tone is on any given day. But this is just one of my absolute favorites. Again, it's a very, very light powder. It's not gonna give you coverage. None of these that I'm talking about are made to give your skin coverage. I feel like that is where some people like go wrong with their setting powders. They're using like foundation powders as setting powders, and those are gonna be thicker, heavier powders, which are meant to, you know, cover your skin like a foundation. So if you put a foundation powder over top of a like liquid foundation, you're just gonna get more of a chance of getting that like cakey look to your skin throughout the day. These are all just very lightweight and are just made to set your makeup. So this one has a really nice like, you know, luminous look to it too, like not shimmery, not sparkly, just a very like, gives your skin that glow, which again makes your skin look natural. If you have a very matte, very like flat look to your skin, it's just not always very natural looking. Your skin naturally has like a glow to it. It has dimension. So this type of powder, when it just gives like a slight little glow to your skin, just makes it always look super natural. And this is one, like I said, I've used this for years. It is just always, always one of my favorites. All right, here is one that is organic. It is all natural. It is by RMS Beauty. This is the Powder. Now this is the tinted Powder. I actually really like the Powder, the not tinted version. I had that one, I was traveling once, and then somehow the cap came off and there was just powder everywhere. But I do still have the tinted one, and I really love this powder. The untinted one, I really used to like to set my under eyes and stuff because it's very like brightening again. This one is great though to set your T-zone, set your entire face. This one, it comes in different shades, I believe. So this one has a light beige cast to it too, but it's amazing for just like setting your face and just giving your skin just a very light, perfect setting powder that blends into your skin. Again, it's all natural, it's organic, it's really good for your skin. It's not drying at all. And again, this one is very soft, like silky, silky soft, like feels like nothing on your skin. So absolutely love this one. Highly recommend the tinted Powder and then the non-tinted Powder in this too. Okay, here is one for $4.99, you guys. That is so good. This is actually my second one of these. It's the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. This is such a great powder if you have more oily skin. I will take this in the summertime down my T-zone, like around my nose area, anywhere where oil will break through. And this powder controls oil and keeps your skin looking flawless. This is also another good powder that you can touch up throughout the day, and it just doesn't get heavy or cakey or powdery. It's absolutely amazing if you have more oily skin, and it's $4.99 from the drugstore. You just cannot beat that. This Rimmel Stay Matte has been in my collection for a while now, and it's just such a great setting powder. All right, moving up in price just a little bit from the $4.99 mark. This is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Compact. This one is a beautiful setting powder, again, to set your skin, to make it look very natural. It has a slight glow to it. It's not like a slight glow, it's just not like a matte, flat powder. It just kind of gives your skin like the most beautiful, like kind of like radiant look to it. It's absolutely a stunning powder. Now this one I have in my actual skin tone shade, so I use this one to set all over. If I went down a couple shades, I could set my under eye with it too, and it would be flawless because it leaves your skin just looking really pretty. But again, this is one that I just bought like in my skin tone. They do have different shades for all different skin tones too. It's a great, very silky powder. Like, it is so soft. I mean, it doesn't even feel like powder at all. This is a great one. Great setting powder. Again, if you're more normal to dry skin, this one is awesome. And we will finish off with this one right here. This is the Giorgio Spillman, the Perfect Matte Loose Powder. This one I just discovered not too long ago, more towards like the middle of the summer, and I absolutely love this one to set down my T-zone if you have more oily skin. This just like saved my life. It was like the one powder, honestly, that really controlled oil and like set your makeup and made my makeup last through like the summer heat. So if you have more oily skin, I'm telling you guys, this one is really, really good. It is a translucent powder. Now this one does have a bit of a fragrance to it. If you are very like sensitive to fragrance, this one does have like a perfumey smell at first, like a powdery perfumey smell, but it dissipates on your skin very quickly. So it's not something that like lingers around or anything, but when you first open it, you're just like, whoo, like powdery, but it dissipates very fast and it works so well on oily skin. I can't even explain like how many times this like saved my skin in the summer, where I would put on like a more like luminous, like pretty type foundation and then set my T-zone with this just to keep it looking like flawless all day, and it really worked. And again, this is very lightweight, very soft, it's translucent, and it's just absolutely a favorite of mine for sure. All right, so those are all my favorite setting powders. Again, these are all gonna be like super lightweight on your skin. These are not foundation powders, these are setting powders. So they are lightweight. These all do not look cakey. These do not look like powder on your skin. These all just kind of really blend into your skin and just set your makeup so beautifully that they don't look like powder. So I hope you guys enjoyed. These are all just my absolute favorites out of my entire powder collection behind me. So thank you guys all so much for watching today. Don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed seeing all my favorite powders. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you are new to my channel so you can hang out with us some more. And that's it for today, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.